And what's up, YouTube? I am back with another video. It is your girl Amaria. In case you don't know, let's like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me your favorite color. What are you doing this quarantine? And what day are we on? Like, I feel like it's been going on since 2019, okay? Because this is ridiculous. So, I always make sure that I fact check when I come talk to y'all about anything that's going on because nobody got time for the lies. Nobody got time for the bull, for the crap. Okay, so let's just talk to each other. All right, be honest. So, as of right now, currently, um, a lot of states have gone under the stay-at-home order. Florida finally issued their stay-at-home order for COVID-19, coronavirus, or the Rona, whatever you want to call it, okay? Because regardless of the fact, it's getting people sick, no matter what you call it. So, um, yeah, guys, we're gonna touch on a couple different topics today. I'm not gonna hold you up, but I know what y'all are here for. Okay, okay. So let's talk about them stimulus shit. All right. So, basically, the government passed a bill back in March, last month. It's April now. They passed a bill basically saying that they would send out money to basically help people, um, probably trying to boost the economy just because it's been crashing lately. The stocks have went down. A lot of people have sold their stocks. A lot of big CEOs and companies have closed down and sold their stocks. So you know corporate America is losing money, and they're basically trying to put money back into it. So they're gonna give us some money. Okay. So when I say us, I mean the people who make under $95,000, or if you file jointly for your taxes, it has to be under 1,049, I think, around that area. But basically, each individual will be receiving a check of $1,200, and $500 for each dependent or each eligible child under them. The one thing that this does not cover is it doesn't cover college students, because if a college student, even if a college student files their taxes, if they are claimed as a dependent underneath somebody else, they won't get a stimulus check at all. So if their parent gets that five little 500 for claiming them as a dependent, then they wouldn't be able to file and get that 1,200 for themselves. So that is a problem that a lot of people may run into. Also, a lot of students who are um, under the age of 18, you cannot file your taxes by yourself. You can't, like, you have to be claimed as a dependent underneath somebody. So like you can't like individually file because you're not 18. So they're gonna be missing out on money as well. Um, but it did also come with student loan forgiveness. Not for all student loans. I believe you have to call in to get more info about what makes you eligible for it. But if you have any more info that you need to know, go to irs.gov. Okay, irs.gov. And if it does not say irs.gov, don't take it to heart. Okay, because it's not true. It's not what they're doing. All right. Don't be listening to Facebook because they don't know what they're talking about. Instagram, Twitter, all that. All right. Okay. So, um, yes, the stimulus checks. They said that they're going to be sending them out towards the middle of this month. A lot of them may be going out, around like the 13th, 14th, 20th, 9th of April. Um, just for people who filed their taxes early and filed their taxes online. If you filed your taxes online, like for instance, I use TurboTax. If you use TurboTax, you're probably going to get yours faster than the people who mailed theirs in. And that's just what it is, just because of the fact that they have to send out a check to those people. If you opted in for a direct deposit, that check should direct deposit into your account. Okay. So be on the lookout. Um, as of right now, the coronavirus count in the US, last time I checked, it was like over 200,000. But let me check. Okay, let me check this again. So, guys, when it comes to the count, it says more than 9,100 of the US's reported 310,000 coronavirus patients have died. So almost 10,000 people have died from this since it began, according to what they're putting out. Um, and that's only 9,100 out of the 310,000 people that they are reporting were tested positive. So there's people who haven't even been tested, people who won't get tested, probably got it, probably got it. But just what they're putting on the internet is what it says. Okay. Like I said, always, and in all my videos, I will be showing my evidence, screen recording, all of that, fact check right after this clip. Okay, so you can make sure you follow along with me, see what I'm talking about. If you feel like I didn't say that number right, look at it. Okay. All right. So, the real numbers may be a lot higher. I know we're definitely got to be higher because people don't go get checked. Most people don't even go to the hospital when they have something serious. So when something like this is going on, who about to go to the hospital? Not to mention, who's gonna possibly be like, I may I may have coronavirus, so let me go to the hospital where all these people who are definitely sick are sitting at. Most people don't want to do that. Like, who would do that? So we have this issue. Um, Washington State is returning 400 ventilators that needs to be redeployed to states in more dire need. Basically, they did send ventilators out to the states, but the states were saying that the ventilators that they sent out were broken. So they had to like send them back and like replace them and fix the ventilators, um, so that they can actually use them. They didn't get usable ones. Um, so yeah, basically, what you need to know is the U.S. is there is an undercount. So like I said, the number that I gave you is not accurate. It's higher than that. It's gonna definitely be higher than that. It's just what is known to them that they are posting, okay, or what they are saying. The Do you guys remember the article that happened earlier this week about the Navy captain who sounded the alarm for coronavirus on the ship? Yeah, he got fired. Um, yeah, and he tested positive. He tested positive, and he got fired. They fired him for raising an alarm, which, like, why would you want him to warn people? But we ain't gonna talk about that, you know. But at the end of the day, yeah, he got fired, and they say he tested positive. Um, Tom Hanks is back, y'all. He's back in the U.S. He said him and his wife are quarantining at their place. He was one of the first celebrities to come out and say that he tested positive and everything. So, a lot of people are looking at that like, okay, that's good, because he is older, so he did, recover from it. Did you guys hear about the 104-year-old who survived coronavirus? Apparently, he tested positive, got sick, was in the hospital, and then he got out right before his birthday. He's doing great and everything. So that's really, really good. Uh, Hotspots are changing, y'all. New York is like crazy right now. I've talked to a couple people in New York, and they literally said it's just rough down there. It's like a ghost town. Times Square is like a ghost town. Everybody's in the house. It's crazy. California's definitely crazy. They're still on complete lockdown. Um, where else was it? I think Washington D.C. is the third highest. They're on lockdown as well. Um, Honestly, it's like they say that it's not even at the worst part though, so it's gonna get worse. Like it's gonna get even more worse as time goes on, and then the next week or so, then it's definitely gonna be going up because it's been going up quick. Like when I tell you it's been going up quick, like um, it's been like 20 deaths. I say 20, no, like 200 deaths every day or more every day. So Yeah, it's definitely escalating, guys. Like I said before, be mindful, okay? Just be safe. You, regardless of what you may feel, regardless of your opinion about what's going on, regardless of what you may have heard, why chance your life because you don't want to believe something that they're putting out there? You know what I mean? Like, all right, so say there isn't a virus, then all right, so we all stuck in the house, okay? You probably need to spend time with your family anyways. Take that time to actually, do what you haven't been doing lately and invest in the things that you need to be doing. Okay. Um, but if there is a virus, good thing we in the house because we're not getting sick and we're not out here being stupid. So, regardless of the fact, guys, just be safe. Don't be ignorant. Don't be naive, and don't be out here thinking, "Oh, we good, we good, we good," because you good until you're not. All right. So, I believe that should be it. Yeah. And honestly, guys, a lot of stores and everything else is still sold out of everything. If you haven't seen my video before for how I made the homemade surgical mask, go look at it, okay? Because a lot of people were saying they couldn't find like the protective covers and stuff. A lot of times, even if you can't find like the good material, if you double it, ain't no air getting through that. All right, it's going straight ventilate through that. All right, ain't no air getting through that. So if you double your fabric, you're good. But we're not even gonna get into that. Go look at my other video. Okay, should be up there or right there. One of those. But you guys get the picture. Um, what else? Honestly, like people right now, people are stir crazy, okay? People are going stir crazy. A lot of people are sitting in their houses, a lot of people are on social media, a lot of people are just, you know, this is giving people a lot of time to do stupid stuff. Like when I say stupid stuff, I mean to argue for no reason, to, you know, get into problems, get into issues, go in on people. Most people who usually be at work, they're not at work. They sitting at home. So, they using that time not wisely. So just knowing that everybody is locked in the house right now, don't try to get on nobody's nerves. All right. Somebody get on your nerves, I don't know. Breathe. Go to another room. Do something, help yourself. Um, be able to simmer down, calm down, because like I said, we don't know how long this is gonna last. So you definitely don't want to stress yourself out for no reason, even more than you already are. Like, what's the point? All right. So thank you guys for watching. That is it for the Little News. Episode 3. We're on episode 3, guys. Can y'all believe? Really though? Like, for my people who've been tuning in with me since episode 1, what is up? Hello, how are you doing? I know you haven't told me your favorite color because I've been looking at my comments. So make sure you put that down below right there. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.